Welcome back again to my Third Place podcast here on my Third Place network. We are still breaking down season 2 of Cobra Kai on Netflix. But finally, we are here. We have arrived to the season 2 finale of Cobra Kai, titled No Mercy, directed by John Hurwitz and Hayden Schlossberg, the creators of the show, written by Lynn Thomas and Joe Piarilli. Synopsis is the first day of school at West Valley High School, but tensions between the two dojos have not cooled with the end of summer, and the rivalry between Daniel and Johnny comes to a head. It's here. It's here. It's here. I love it. I love this episode. Top
Me too. This is
5
the
episodes.
episode
This
I've
is
been waiting
it.
for.
This
Yes.
is the episode we've all been waiting for. I've been waiting for. Oh my god. Yes. Cold open in on the LaRusso's bedroom. Daniel and Amanda wake up in bed together. Ooh la la. Still happy from their date night the night before they bow chicka wow wow. Their marital problems behind them. You know, not a salsa can do that to you.
Yeah, I can.
Oh. However, Anthony reports that Sam did not come home. He hasn't seen her since the last episode when he got home from camp. But screw that. Can you make me some waffles from scratch like the ones you make for Sam?
No, they're not waffles. They're pancakes. I mean, he asked for
No.
waffles, but
Yes.
Sam's is pancakes.
Oh, Sam is banana ramen pancakes. Anthony
Banana
is just
pancakes.
waffles. Yeah, screw that. Screw my sister. Can you make me some waffles? Please? And Daniel just stares at him like, bro, I'm looking for your sister. What?
Yeah, go ask your real dad.
Oh, he's in Jersey. He's in Jersey. You know, you don't give up. You don't turn your back on family, Daniel and Amanda. It takes Daniel and Amanda roughly 5 minutes not just realize that Sam is missing, but to break into her laptop. Eventually, Daniel determines he can trace Sam's iPhone. Over at Johnny's apartment, Sam is sleeping still while Robbie rummages through some boxes and finds old drawings and trophies of young Robbie. Meanwhile, in the kitchen, Johnny's making some fried bologna for when Sam wakes up with a wicked hangover, which leads us to the next question and one we heard over the chat. Over the course of these last 2 seasons, we've seen fried bologna and tortilla with ketchup and s'mores with peanut butter cups. I've even tested peanut butter toast with pickles.
I love
Yes.
pickles, but no, I have not done that yet.
You need to do that because, yeah. So the question is, what is your favorite weird food combination? Leave a comment down below or send us an email at m3pnetwork@gmail.com and let us know what your favorite weird food combination is so I can try it out.
Yes,
Brandy,
all you.
Really? You're not going to try it out? You're just going to let me do this by myself? Wow.
No, of course not. You know I will. I'm there with you. I'll do it.
Okay. All right. We're both going to try this out. So let us know what your favorite weird food combination is, and we will try it out. Just let us know. It can't be something disgusting. Just make sure it's a good one.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't make something up. Like, have it be obviously something that you actually enjoy, not just throw out some weird, crazy shit that me and him have to try just because. That's not fair.
Yes, please. We'll shout you out at in the next episode if we try it. So yeah, Johnny's making some fried bologna for Sam when he gets a notification that he needs to update his phone. So the fried bologna is for the hangover cure, of course. And the notification about the update on the phone. When it's new, I get that all the time. Robbie shows up and thanks Johnny for letting them crash for the night. Johnny says not a problem, but he still feels he will have to tell Daniel about this. Robbie pleads not to, but he will take the blame for it and say he got drunk and told Sam to bring him here. Daniel gets in his car to follow the coordinates, which leads him to Johnny's apartment. Daniel knocks on Johnny's door, asking if Sam is there. Johnny confirms she is, but refuses to let him in, sensing Daniel's mood, and he shuts the door in Daniel's face. Daniel breaks down the door, and him and Johnny immediately begin to fight, showing flashbacks of the ending of Karate Kid during the All Valley Tournament finals. Johnny kicks Daniel into the wall, which knocks the TV screen off and onto his head. Daniel asks if Johnny wants to finish this, to which they square off, but are backed off by Sam and Robbie. Daniel doesn't trust Robbie anymore and walks Sam out with him. Before he leaves, he takes one look at Johnny, who is also ready, but decides to walk away. Or until next time, closing the door behind them, and the Cobra Kai logo appearing in yellow letters. That was a long, cold open, by the way.
Yeah, and it was...
It was amazing.
I don't have words for that opening right now. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
We were ready.
Anticipating that fight between them. What?
And we were ready for that fight, and then like, nope, not happening.
Yeah. And I love how they use those they put the flashbacks in there from from the All Valley. Yes, I love that.
Yes, love it. Next scene starts off with a callback to Karate Kid, Bananarama's Cruel Summer. Bananarama pancakes, Bananarama waffles, Bananarama Cruel Summer, of course. While we see that it's the first day of school after the summer break, Miguel is distraught that he can't get a hold of Tori, and not even a text to Aisha, who is also worried, especially on the first day of school. In the front of the school, Daniel pulls up to his car and has taken Sam's car away. They argue a bit, telling Sam she should have come to him and Amanda, but not that guy. Especially after last night. Don't call that guy. Sam apologizes again and gets out of Daniel's car without saying a goodbye. Still unhappy with Daniel. Not long after, Johnny drops Robbie off at school, and they seem to be on good terms. He gives Robbie a school bag full of pencils and some paper, but couldn't find a trapper keeper.
I laughed because I had a trapper keeper.
Of course you did. Robbie says,
cool thing.
Yes. Robbie says he doesn't know what that is. Johnny says he had one with a fighter jet. It was so awesome. Possibly a nod to Iron Eagle fighter jet. Trapper keepers were pulled off the market in 2002, and I can still remember the Velcro, and mine had the basic red car. What did yours have?
Mine was purple. It was pretty purple, yeah. Purple, and I remember it had a white stripe. It was purple. And yes, I can remember that. I can hear the sound of the Velcro.
Sound of the Velcro.
Yes.
It's like you don't... sound of a Velcro is the same as the dial-up for the internet.
Yes, pretty much.
Like those are things you remember from the 80s and 90s. It's like, and then like, oh god.
Or the you've got mail.
You've got mail. AOL. Wish I had my soundboard next time. What were your trapper keepers? Did you guys have trapper keepers also? Let us know below in the comments. What kind were they? What were they? What did you have? It's like, and I believe there were like another brand of trapper keepers competing against the trapper keeper meat type, and that's why like teachers would be like, okay, you can't have that here, and they just banned the trapper keepers at school, and this is why like they stopped selling them, and like they were pulled off the market in 2002. But imagine that 2000s people had trapper keepers also. Like, so it's 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
So it was rolling into the 2000s, huh?
Rolling in there, and then like 2002, it's like, all right, we're done. Meat is all like, we were good. It was great while it lasted.
Yeah, I think I got my first trapper keeper in 1986, actually. 86, 87. Yeah.
I was around the 90s. All I can remember are a bunch of here we go again with the Garbage Pail Kid stuff, but a bunch of Garbage Pail stickers on some of these people. I swear, like the 90s and the California, where it's just like all basic. The whole thing was basic: red car, flashy trapper keeper with pictures of their favorite actors, the stickers of the Garbage Pail Kids.
How about a lunchbox? Did you have a lunchbox?
I had a lunchbox, Thundercats
What
lunchbox,
kind of lunchbox did you have? Ooh.
Thundercats. And, of course, it was Thundercats. Of course, it was Thundercats.
Of course it was.
All right. So not only the question being that what was your did you have a trapper keeper? Did you also have a lunchbox? And what kind of lunchbox was it? And what kind of trapper keeper was it? What did you have on those trapper keepers? Did you have pictures of your friends? Did you have pictures of actors and actresses? Teen
I
Beat
had pictures
magazine
of actors.
was that still
Team Beat,
around? Teen
Tiger
Beat,
Beat.
Tiger
Tiger
Beat,
Beat was
Teen
another
Beat.
one. Yeah.
Like were you guys all
Yeah.
into
That's
Saved by the
what I was.
Bell, Ralph
Oh yeah.
Macho?
Yeah. Of
Oh my
course.
god. Corey,
Corey Haim.
Corey Haim. Oh my god, the
Fred
Hames, the Corys. I
Savage.
mean, Fred
No, not
Savage.
the Corys. Corey Haim.
Just Haim.
Just
Really?
Haim. Haim for me.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Back to the show.
Like some judgment in your voice there.
No judgment at all. It's like I figure like everybody's all into Haim, not the other guy.
I am
Like,
into Haim. That's what I said, Haim. Or are you talking about Feldman? Corey Feldman?
yeah, not Feldman. Nobody's into Feldman at all. Everybody was into Corey.
No.
Like,
Yes, Corey Haim.
like I've seen more Corey Haim movies than I've ever seen Feldman movies.
They're a package deal. They're always together, though.
I know, but there was a time when he wasn't. Like,
Was
so
there?
it's like, so what happens if Corey Haim went solo? Corey Haim became a star. Feldman was just like, let me go hang out with Michael Jackson.
Oh my God.
Back to the show before we get canceled. Back to the show. Johnny asked Robbie if he's okay. Robbie's worried about Sam and the LaRussos. He claims that Miyagi-Do helped him out a lot, and maybe him and Daniel can learn a thing or two from each other. Foreshadowing was to come later on. I'm not telling you what. Meanwhile, Johnny is getting a call from his other son, but he turns the phone off. I'm saying, it's Miguel. It's like his other son is Miguel. He turns to Robbie and tells him he better get to school. Robbie thanks him for driving him. In the school hallway, Miguel is again trying to reach Johnny, but gets the voice message, but walks past the hallway where Sam is putting her books in. Robbie comes from around the corner and checks in on Sam, who is still moping around that she should have gone home and been honest with her parents. Robbie says she's right, no more lying. So he comes clean about putting the Medal of Honor in the backyard so someone could find it because he didn't want Miguel to earn any points with her and that he felt insecure. He does this clean-cut dialogue of, boy, does it feel better to get it off his chest. And it felt so corny how it was written. Like, all season long, he's over here, like, holier than thou and, like, whatever, Miguel, shut up. And then here we go on the last fucking episode, and he's all like, I feel like I have to come clean with you. I want to tell you the whole truth of what happened in the entire season. What? And it just felt like they misrepresented him here on this episode when it should have just like he came clean, but like there could have been a better way to say it. Not I need to get this off my chest, and boy does it feel better to get off my chest. Gee Willikers, Sam. Not only that, Sam realizes that she should tell Robbie what happened last night, but before she could let it out, the school bell rings. Robbie says he can't be late on his first day. Wink, wink. Kisses Sam and leaves again. See, again, corny teen dialogue. It's like, this is what I'm talking about. The entire season, like, oh, he wants to sneak around with Sam. Oh, he like put the Medal of Honor on the backyard so that Like Miguel doesn't earn the point. It's him. He did it. Like, ooh, let me sneak something around behind everybody's back. And on the last day, on the last episode, I can't be late for school on my first day. Dub-de-dub.
He's trying to turn over a new leaf.
On the last day, on the last episode, come on. You could have done
It's
this
not the last
earlier
day. It's the
in the
first.
season.
Wait. It's the first day of school. Fresh start. First day of school.
My goodness.
This is the
Fine.
first day of school. They're back.
Fine.
We're not going by it's the last episode of the season. It's the first day of school for him.
Okay. On the first day of school, I'm gonna be a good kid. Yes. First hour of class, I'm gonna be a good kid. First hour. Yes, I brought my girlfriend to my dad's house, who my sensei hates, but you know, we can work with that. Next scene. Alice, played by Natasha Tina Liu, gets on the PA system and welcomes everyone back to the new school year. Hawk, who's in a class with Miguel, congratulates him on kissing Sam. Miguel says he's with Tori and he shouldn't have done that. And Hawk asks, "Why limit yourself to one chick?" But he plans on having a full rotation by midterms. A kid comes up to Hawk and tells him that when he was 13, he too wet the bed. Hawk knocks his book off, and Miguel wonders what that was about, but Hawk just disregards it. I forgot Miguel wasn't around for that. He was outside with Sam, like looking for Sam, or kissing Sam. Yeah. Robbie's inside, like, oh yeah, hey, you have to get through me first. Why wasn't he looking for his girlfriend?
Who? Miguel?
Robbie.
Or Robbie?
He'd rather be fighting. All right. Alice, still in the PA, says everyone can still purchase tickets for the school musical, which will be a production of Grease, and then we get into Principal Lopez's office, who is played by Jose Miguel Vasquez, who played Jose on 3 episodes of season 9 of The Walking Dead, Corporal Abel Gomez on the 4 episodes of Deliverer, and in 2021 played Ross Agent on Marvel's Black Widow movie. Principal Lopez is interviewing Stingray about a security guard opening, which Stingray doesn't have any experience in. But he does claim to have won the Black vs. Red challenge, Coyote Creek, which he pulls out the red bandana that he took from Miguel. A big deal in the karate community. He continues to say that his sensei is very pleased with his progress, and pretty soon we will be seeing a yellow belt around his midsection. He looks around the room and tells the principal that he has a very nice set, but wonders about the setup in the teacher's lounge. Like, he doesn't have a job, but hey, how's the teacher's lounge looking?
Does he ask, like, what is he interviewing for?
Security.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. What?
Oh, for crying out loud.
Security guard. Not looking for a teacher spot, or
that's why I was like, like, is he actually...
Why limit yourself to a custodian when you can do, like, security work? He has the experience of karate.
Oh, yes, that's true. That is true.
Like, but you don't have any more other experience. Like, nope, I just know karate.
That's all you need to be a security guard.
Exactly. Finally, we get to the last announcement from Alice in the PA room about the academic year while zooming through the other students' homeroom and what they're doing. Miguel's with Hawk, Robbie's in computer class, and Sam, who's reading The Outsiders, a classic book which also stars one of her favorite actors, Patrick Swayze, and some guy that looks like her dad. Who plays him? Ralph Macchio plays him? Is Ralph Macchio an actor in the Miyagi universe? Or is there like another guy playing Ralph Macchio's part? And that same guy plays him in The Karate Kid, and like Ralph or Daniel's all like, yeah, that movie's a great movie. Or it doesn't even exist at all. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Finally, Alice gets interrupted by Tori, who hijacks the school PA system and announces she's going to hunt Sam down after she kissed Miguel. I know what you did. I'm coming for you, bitch. After
Oh, that scene.
Here we go. The entire episode is top notch. After Tori threatens Sam, the bell rings and Sam and Tori both head towards each other at a hallway. Separately and out of their classes, Miguel and Robbie run towards where they might be at. I love how they like left right away. They're like, all right, let's time to go, time to haul ass, time to run over there where they might be at. And yet Hawk shows up there first.
Right?
Like what?
And well, it hasn't quite happened yet, but it's coming. And it's Hawk's face. Like, I swear he looks like he's, I don't know, so evil in this episode. And like it starts in just a moment, like where you're coming. It starts.
The fight,
if you notice.
The fight starts at 12-minute mark. Sam and Tori circling each other while other students from Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do surround them. Robbie shows up behind Tori and Hawk shows up behind Sam. Tori says that she saw what she did at the party. She kissed Miguel, which leaves Robbie distraught at the whole situation. What? I don't have to be Robbie. A goody. Such a goody, and then this happened. It's like, oh.
I know. He was going to turn over a new leaf.
Back to evil Robbie. It only took 12 minutes. It only took 12 minutes.
Oh. It's Sam's fault, though.
And this is one of the reasons he felt insecure. Tori starts to physically fight Sam, kicks her away a few feet, but Hawk holds on to Sam and pushes her back in the fight. As the two girls face off in the hall, Robbie tries to stop the fight by pulling Tori away from Sam. Tori tries to attack Robbie.
He's still being good. Like, he's still doing a good thing. That's all he was doing was, like, keeping them from fighting.
Yes, that's true. Tori tries to attack Robbie, but he holds her in place against a batch of lockers. At that moment, Miguel arrived at the scene, even though Hawk got there before him. Told you. It witnessed Robbie holding on to Tori's neck. Doug, who is one of the members of Cobra Kai and was orange shirt guy at the mall surrounding Dimitri, tells Robbie to let Tori go, but Robbie kicks Doug away. Miguel attacks Robbie after mistakenly believing he is attacking Tori. Chris says they have to do something. Dimitri says it's a good idea and runs to tell a teacher. We get an all-out karate brawl or the riot, depending on who you talk to. Starting with Hawk saying that it is on. Everyone that was staring at each other in the last episode get into it, including Chris versus Mitch, as well as Nate and Bert having a little mini kid fight. Those punches weren't even hurting at all. Like, what are you doing? Like, Nate and Bert are just like...
Are you saying that their fight didn't count?
Their fight didn't count. Come on. Like, Nate and Bert were just, like, attacking each other with pillows.
So they were having a pillow fight, is what you're saying.
They didn't hit. They didn't hurt.
They're having a pillow fight.
Felt like two little people fighting. And they're little. They're tiny, too. Like, the tiniest high schoolers I've ever seen.
I don't even know why they were there. Like, they're too small for high school.
They're probably freshmen. They're probably in 9th grade at the moment, like right
there.
Well,
obviously they have to be freshmen because they are tiny.
Suddenly, season 3, they're like, "Oh, we're high school seniors now because
we're seniors." Yeah,
we got a growth spurt. Aisha tried to stop the fight, but she was pushed back by a Miyagi-Do student and ultimately punched him back. It wasn't a Miyagi-Do student. It was a Cobra Kai student. Because I saw this kid at the very end of the episode in that Cobra Kai scene. He was back there. It's the same guy. And I'm like, this guy probably doesn't know that Aisha was trying to stop the fight. Or was trying to, like, you know, be good about this, and then this dude's all like, don't be coming after Tori. I got you. And so,
can I just say there was so much lack of communication in this episode, this particular episode. Like, there's so much misunderstanding. If
It
they
was
would have all just listened, none of this would have happened. Starting with Daniel
started.
in the beginning of the episode, and then it
No,
just keeps going.
it kept on going. At
Nobody listened
13,
to anyone.
and nobody did. At the 13:46 mark, we get a 2-minute long shot in one take, and it starts off when Moon attempted to stop the fight by asking if they can just get along. No, Moon, again, not everything can be unicorns and unicorns.
Rainbows.
She's already a rainbow. She's already there. She's
It
she's a
doesn't last long though.
she's in the rainbow community. We love her for that. But still. Doug threw a Miyagi-Do student into a locker but was kicked away by the student. Doug doesn't know how to fight. What the hell, Doug? Like every time I see you, he gets his ass kicked. Everyone, I'm gonna keep a lookout on Doug from now on. Everyone continues to fight each other, slamming people in the lockers and throwing others on the floor. The principal finally comes out of his office and calls security, but Raymond, who was denied a job as a security guard, viciously attacks several Miyagi-Do students. Okay, so how long did it take for the fight to show up? Like 12-minute mark to like 2 minutes, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and then the principal finally comes out. And
I
where are
know,
the other?
he was talking.
There's no other teachers in the hallway.
Right? No teachers, no nothing. They're just letting this all happen.
I've only counted 3 teachers, around 4 teachers. One of them was in the computer. At the computers when Tori said her thing, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, that girl's voice! Oh my gosh!" The principal and 2 other teachers later on. So he finally comes out, and Raymond's all like, "Don't worry, principal, I got this." And he starts freaking beating up the Miyagi-Do students, high-fiving Hawk. He starts doing some crazy ass stunts. Of course, he's wearing some tight jeans, so he's probably like, all right, putting his legs like stretching and stuff. He's putting his stuff up there, and he's like, all right, and then he goes down and hits someone in the freaking knee. So Raymond Stingray is having fun here, like, but Stingray is an adult fighting little kids.
Right?
I'm like, you're
Do you
gonna
know
get
how
it.
many like felonies or whatever he's committing here? Or maybe not felonies, but yeah.
He didn't get the job. He's not a security guard, but he's viciously attacking other students.
Kids. He's attacking kids.
He's attacking children, basically.
I mean, but I wanted to say I thought it was really cool. Okay, it's not cool that he was attacking kids, but I was like, hell yeah, he finally like has his moment, and I'm like, where the hell did he learn these moves? Because he wasn't even like in there anywhere. They like made him leave and told him to go away, and he jumped out of leaves, and that was it. Like, where did he learn all these moves at? That's what I want to know.
I have a theory, and it's at the end of the episode. So, yeah, it's maybe it's a good theory. I don't know. We'll see. The fight between the 2 dojos moved to the front part of the school as more high school students come to watch the fight for amusement. Oh yeah, they have their phones out. Everybody's watching the fight. When a member of school staff intervened to break it up, Doug violently elbowed him and flipped him to the ground. Just as Dimitri brought Mr. Palmer, hoping that he could help end the fight. So that's 2 more right there. One got taken down. The other one is Mr. Palmer, who said, "I don't even get paid enough for this," and leaves. Like, no.
My God, what kind of school is this?
2 more teachers. So I only counted 4 or 5. Doug would have gone to jail for hitting a teacher. Prison, actually.
Yeah.
After beating several Miyagi-Do students, Hawk goes after Dimitri, who runs away to hide. Back over to Miguel and Robbie. Miguel gets the upper hand on Robbie, but after noticing Sam and Tori still fighting, he lets Doug and Mikey fight Robbie. and he himself then runs up to stop Sam's and Tori's fight. Mikey's the other guy that was trying to like scare Dimitri at the mall in the comic book section. And so, what was it? The orange shirt, and then the other guy right next to him. That's who Mikey was. So, like, hey, that's Doug and that's Mikey. Doug is all over the place here. like, like, it's like he's all over the school attacking people and everything, and then I don't see him later on. But yeah, this happens. Chris fights Mitch in one of the hallways. Chris dominates the fight until Mitch kicks Chris in the face, knocking him down to the floor. After taunting Chris that he should have stayed in Cobra Kai, Mitch gets knocked out by a book to the face by Chris, winning. Miguel is rejected when he tries to stop Tori. She kicks and hits Miguel away in anger, and he had kissed because he kissed Sam. Robbie defeats Doug and Mikey easily and runs to the spot where Miguel, Tori, and Sam are, where he and Miguel resume their fight. It's upstairs now. Bert successfully breaks Miyagi-Do student Nathaniel's glasses, but Nathan then tackles Bert and punches him several times, only for the security guard to pick both of them up and take them potentially to the principal's office. He has one of them over his shoulder and the other one grabbing him by his shirt. And that's the sixth adult that I've seen there. I don't see anybody else. Like, I still don't see any. Like, how many teachers are supposed to be at a school? Like 20, 30, 40? I only see like 6 of them.
6 of them.
Upstairs, Tori has the upper hand over Sam for most of their fight, but when Sam starts to get the upper hand, Tori starts fighting more viciously by using her spike bracelet to harm Sam. Tori is able to injure Sam's wrist with the bracelet. Just as she is about to kill Sam with the bracelet and says no mercy, Sam blocks and then kicks her down over the stairs, winning in the process. She lies there in pain for the rest of the fight. That felt like, all right, I did that to her. Yeah. Now let's see what happens upstairs. Like, what? Hawk finally catches up to Dimitri in front of the school by a large glass trophy case, and Hawk begins to fight him. However, Dimitri is able to use his lesson from Miyagi-Do to counter all of Hawk's attacks. Dimitri then displays offense by kicking Hawk into a trophy case and wins, though he does apologize thereafter. Jacob Bertrand, who plays Hawk, says that he mostly did all his stunts and moves throughout the season. But when it came down to the trophy case scene, his mom put a stop to it and told John Hurwitz that her boy will not be getting hurt doing that. So a stunt double was used for this scene. It's why you see him face down instead of up. You don't see Hawk's face. Miguel and Robbie are the last two fighting. Their fight seems to be even, but when Miguel tells Robbie that Sam loves him more, an angry Robbie aggressively attacks Miguel and starts to get the upper hand. Miguel, however, recovers and beats Robbie a second time by locking his arm, which Robbie is unable to break out of. As instructed by his sensei, Miguel becomes the bigger man and shows mercy and even apologizes. Then a furious Robbie kicks him with a cheap shot, inadvertently sending him over a balcony. Slow motion. Landing on the stairs, which renders him unconscious. Fucking slow motion. Oh my god, this part. However, horrified at what he has done, Robbie runs away while Sam, Hawk, and a cop go to an unconscious Miguel. Alright, so this part right here. So for the 10 episodes that I watch in the 7 days at work, I get to this episode, and when you see Miguel doing the whole thing that he's going down, and he's like, yeah, that's the thumbnail that I see.
Really?
I'm like, what? So I click on it, and it starts right there, and I'm like, that's not even it. That's not even the episode. I didn't even look at the freaking timestamp. I just saw that, and it's like, what? And then I see that happening, and I'm just like, no! And then it's like, you hear a crack, and I'm like, oh my god! And everybody's all like, are you okay? It's like, no. I'm not okay.
No.
No. I'm not okay. That's the scene that I see, and I'm just like, what the hell? And then I'm looking around for the actual episode. Hey, there it is. Like, I paid for it. Why wasn't I notified? Instead, I get first thing I see on YouTube when I see it is this and that thumbnail, and I'm like, I hate you guys. This is why I'm like, from now on, I'm staying away from the internet when something like this comes on. Unfortunately, I couldn't do that for season 6. So, and that was the craziest thing ever on this show. Is just him doing the whole slow motion down the stair of flying, and then he falls, and it's like a sudden move. Oh my god! And like, what? That was
I
crazy.
Yeah, and I honestly, I was like, oh my god, well,
He could be
I
dead.
yes, that right there. I was like in shock. I was like freaking out. I was just all kinds of emotions with that scene. Oh my god,
Right?
so
Yes.
many emotions.
So many. And I'm just sitting there like, ooh, what the hell? Is this show coming back? We can't be dead. Please
That's
tell
what
me he's
I
not
was
dead.
wondering. I'm like, it's gonna end. It's gonna end. What's happening? That's what I wanted to know. I'm like, oh my gosh, how? Yeah, I was just, oh,
Um, Next scene is a montage of the parents finding out about the fight. Amanda runs into Daniel's karate room to tell him the bad news. Johnny is fixing his TV when he hears Carmen scream. At the hospital, we see Miguel on the OR table getting x-rayed on his entire body. Carmen blames Johnny and tells him she never wants to see him again, and Johnny naturally also blames himself, as do many of the remaining members of the Cobra Kai. If Miguel had not shown mercy, he would not be lying unconscious in the hospital bed. Sam has serious injuries and is devastated over what happened. Daniel promises to make Cobra Kai pay for what happened as Tori started the fight, but with their daughter having been badly hurt, it's just a scratch. Just but a scratch. Come on. Stop it. Miguel took the entire thing. Don't make this about your daughter, please. She shouldn't be kissing other boys besides Robbie. Come on.
so we're blaming this on Sam, are we? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're saying here?
Nobody told her to
This is
get
all
drunk.
Sam's fault.
Nobody told her to get drunk.
Nobody told her to get drunk and kiss Miguel.
Nobody told her to get drunk and fight Tori.
Actually, I believe Tori. I blame Tori.
Tori challenged her.
Tori got her drunk.
Tori challenged her. Sam should have been like, "Nope, I don't drink. Sorry."
Of course, she's not gonna do that.
Of course not. Of course, she's badly hurt from a scratch on her wrist. Whatever. I love how they said badly hurt when friggin' Miguel is lying unconscious on the hospital bed.
Right.
With possible broken back and everything. And here's his daughter, like 3 stitches. It was more than that. I'm just saying, it was more than that. Amanda demands that Daniel gives up karate and Miyagi-Do. Daniel reluctantly agrees, and Amanda is determined to ensure Tori is expelled from West Valley High School for good. What's her face? Sam's all like, I don't care about that. I care about Miguel.
See? She's the only one that seems to care. I'm just kidding.
Johnny checks in on Miguel outside of his room, but he checks his phone to listen to Miguel's voice message, in which he wants to meet Johnny after school at the dojo to talk about girl problems. Johnny gets on an elevator as he's about to leave the hospital, but Daniel walks in and they have this 30-second long uncomfortable silence as both parents are hurt. Daniel has his daughter got injured, and Johnny died both of his sons fought, and one of them almost killed the other. Like both of my kids. When Johnny returns to the dojo and finds several of his students, which include Hawk, Tori, Stingray, Mitch, Big Red, Edwin, and Edwin being taught by Kreese, who tells Johnny somebody needs to remind them what it takes to win. Notice how Doug is no longer there. He's all
Where
like, the search is looking for him. The police is searching for him. Friggin', he beat up a teacher. Like if we see him on season 3, like he got out real quick. Also the other guy that pushed Aisha away is there, but not Aisha. So it's like, oh shit. So where's Aisha? Aisha said, the actress says that she was not invited back to season 3. However, she does
What?
have, yeah, they didn't have anything for her for season 3. They didn't know what to do with her character. So this is her last time that she's on the show. She'll be on season 3 as a cameo, but not in the credits.
Yeah, I was gonna say I knew she was on there, but yeah, she's not on there. Cameo, yeah.
Right. Johnny steps forward to confront Kreese, but all the students step up as well and get in front of their sensei. Kreese reveals that he has worked out a deal with the landlord and renewed the building's lease in his name when Johnny was away, as Johnny had only been on a series of handshake deals. Johnny gets upset with the students, but Hawk openly blames Johnny that Miguel's in the hospital because of him. He showed mercy to the enemy because of him, and if Miguel dies, that's on him. Kreese then explains that because he founded Cobra Kai, it belongs to him and it always has, and it always will. Kreese also explains that he will never let his students lose, even if they have to learn it the hard way. Kreese also says that one of these days Johnny will thank him for this. Johnny then realized that reopening Cobra Kai was nothing more than a massive mistake. Johnny then bitterly says to his former sensei that if he wants Cobra Kai, he can have it, since Johnny's efforts have obviously caused more harm than good. Johnny then leaves in anger as Kreese continues to train the student. So here's my theory. After Johnny told Kreese to leave, and because they're doing this out in the back of the dojo, Kreese told a few of the students that are here mostly, not all the students from Cobra Kai, but the ones that are here mostly. So he didn't want Miguel, of course. And this is why you get the whole point of how Stingray learned how to fight, because he was having classes late at night for Hawk, Tori, Stingray, Mitch, Big Red, and Edwin, and that other guy. So Stingray was learning karate through night classes.
Gotcha.
Kreese had the extra set of keys. He has that signed deal with what's his face, the landlord, and like it's his place. Like yeah. So Johnny is from in the morning, Kreese is at night. He's teaching these students late at night behind Johnny's back. So that's my theory. That's how Stingray learned these moves. And that's how everybody's like, you know, in here. It's like, oh well, we're still doing karate. And the fact that Johnny shows up here at late at night when all these other nights he was hanging out with Carmen or Daniel and everybody and just chilling with them and not having like scenes at the Cobra Kai dojo just tells you right there, like, yeah, that happened. That might have happened. Kreese might have just, you know, it's mine. So you're the one that's out, not me.
Kreese was mind controlling them at night.
Yes. And that's why Hawk is still like thinking in Kreese's head. Like, oh, he's my sensei. It's like I have learned from him. When the entire time, when you thought Kreese was gone the entire time, these last few episodes, he really wasn't. He was just like teaching them like new stuff, telling them what to say, what to do, how to think. And Hawk is like the leader in all of this. This is Kreese is with Hawk. Kreese is Hawk is Kreese's Padawan. Another Star Wars reference. There you go. The dark Sith of Cobra Kai.
Well, speaking of Hawk, I mentioned earlier how he had that evil look. He's very sinister, I feel, in this episode.
Yes.
Like, it's a different side of Hawk that I've seen, like, in this particular episode. Like, when he can go after Dimitri, that was scary. Like, seeing him and seeing his, it was almost like what you say about Kreese and his facial. Yeah.
Yes. Because
Yeah.
he kept
I was getting it from Hawk.
saying everything that Kreese was like telling him to do.
Oh, that's yes. I feel like that. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
All right. Next scene, we hear a dark tone cover of "Cruel Summer" as performed by Carrie Kimmel. While we see Johnny getting drunk on the beach and having a reminiscent montage of season 1 and 2 between him and Miguel, remembering the fun things they've done this whole time. And this is why I thought, like, oh shit, they're ending the show. Like, they better bring it back for season 3. They better bring it back for season 3.
I honestly did too. I honestly thought that it was gonna. I really did. I thought it was gonna be one of those shows that they fucking cancel when they shouldn't. Yeah.
In Daniel's karate room in his house, Daniel's putting away everything in the room, including pictures of Mr. Miyagi. He tells Mr. Miyagi that he tried his best and he thought he was doing the right thing, and then puts him away. Back at the beach, Johnny remembers what he told Carmen about not letting Miguel go astray. He throws his beer bottle at the car. He gets mad and throws his smartphone onto the beach, throws the car keys into his car, and walks away. The camera pans over to the beach sand leading into the phone and the screen lighting up to reveal Allie Mills Schwarber has sent him a friend request on Facebook. And the scene and the episode ends there.
What a way to end it.
Yelled, "What?"
I did too.
There better be a season. They better be a season 3.
I'm like, oh, that's it. It's held. Yeah. When it ended like that, I was like, no.
Can we just agree the badass moment was the fight? The entire scene.
That entire fight from start to finish.
From the 12-minute mark all the way to the 30 minutes that fight was like long. And the ending of that
history, I swear.
And the ending of that fight was just heartbreaking and like, what the hell did I just watch?
What the hell? Yeah, exactly. What the hell just happened? That was a holy shit scene. Yeah.
Final thoughts on this episode. What'd you think of it? Like,
this is my favorite. This is definitely probably my top favorite for number 1 episode. Like, or at least for any of the season finales out of the 5 seasons. This is definitely probably, I have to say this is number 1 for me.
This is number 1. I love how Kreese is in both season finales.
Kreese. I swear to God, he's like Jason. Like, he never dies.
He never
Freddy
dies.
Krueger.
Shows
Jason,
up.
one of them. Like, seriously, like Michael Myers, he never dies.
There
like, he's supposed to be dead, and he's not. Like, he just keeps coming back. Like, yeah.
From start to finish, this whole episode, from the start, the cold open, Daniel and Johnny fighting in the beginning, showing the same moves, even from the Karate Kid. Like, they're doing the same moves. It's like, wait, what? Like, that did really happen. And then, like, they stop for a minute and then they look right back at each other like, you want to continue this? Let's go. Like, nah. Take your kid home. We'll do this later, but take your kid home. We have a little lull, as Kreese says. Peace between the wars and stuff for a little bit, and then Tori, who disappeared late at night from the party, and was like, where the hell did she go? I'm just gonna go home, grab my stuff, grab my knuckles, and then head to school, break into the PA system, and like I'm getting expelled on the first day of school. Fuck it. Like, what?
That's what I was gonna say. That's like, yeah.
Do your best.
I
And the
mean,
entire fight scene, there it is. Dimitri's glow up. Dimitri like going from right?
yes,
Go.
Dimitri and Hawk. Yeah, I was like, I was scared to death for Dimitri when Hawk went after him. I was like, oh no, no, he's gonna get his ass kicked, and then didn't. Dimitri, like, yeah, that was bad. That was a badass. That was a badass scene when Dimitri got Hawk. Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking about season 3. Sorry. Never mind. I know you can't go there yet, but yeah. Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, everything was amazing. On April 27, 2019, Fabio Gaucho wrote on IMDb, someone said you told you this episode makes the audience shocked and morally confused. That's true. But I also think that is the point. The bad blood accumulated among students of the two dojos, combined with the truly dangerous skills they acquired, was a recipe for bad things to happen. After a long time in training, the kids end up applying karate to personal feuds, romantic jealousy, and settling scores. Even with the most Miyagi-like lessons, that will tend to lead to grave outcomes. When all the tensions that escalated through the season climax in a chaotic confrontation between teens that don't know when to stop or are not aware of their own strength, don't know how to use their skills responsibly and control their emotions. Both Johnny and Daniel will have to live now with the consequences of their actions. Unfortunately, that is a recipe for season 3 that starts slowly, as people will need to find a new relationship with karate before going back to training. I hope they will pull it off, because after the awesome climax and all the cliffhangers, there will be protests outside YouTube if there is no season 3. There was. Hold on. Over in the Karate Kid fandom, Derpy says, the scene where Johnny and Daniel silently share an elevator ride sums up their respective sentiments on the matter. Knowing full well they screwed up, they have no idea what to do next. They look just so shattered and broken, nose to nose with their single biggest failure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so protest outside of YouTube. I was one of them. Unfortunately, this have the show at 2019. 2020 happened. We have no idea what's going on. All of our shows are like either on hiatus or canceled, or we're just gonna keep going and like do separate scenes with each other. And like everywhere I've seen like all these shows that I've been watching since like 2018 and then moved on to 2022 and all that stuff, you know when COVID happens, you know when 2020 happens, because it is the most ridiculous thing ever. It's like 3 people are doing one scene and then like other 3 people are doing another, and they don't put them together anymore. It's like, wait, what's going on? Oh, 2020. Okay, I see. Those 3 people were in a bubble. These 3 people were in a bubble. They had their own little bubble. So what to do? We're all waiting for season 3. We're all looking for it. What's it called? YouTube Red? YouTube Premium, whatever that was, decided not to bring back season 3. Yes, I understand. Okay, I get it. Wow. Thanks for the memories, though. I really appreciate that. Wow. 2021, Netflix decides, hey, we're going to bring season 1 and 2 to Netflix, and we'll see how it goes. It happens. They have a tremendous amount of ratings on the shows, season 1 and 2. Great. Okay. We're going to ask them to do season 3 for 2022. Right? Yes. It happened. We hear. So, everybody that like are fans of the Netflix show, our new fans, we had to wait. Those other people that were from YouTube, we had to wait 2 years for season 3. Well, everybody else on Netflix, oh, season 1, oh, season 2, oh, season 3, yay! So yes, that was my thing when it got canceled, when 2020 happened, when 2021 happened, when they decided season 3. Yes, and what was that on New Year's Eve, on New Year's Day, season 3? Is that when it happened?
I think
And
so.
then that same year, season 4, and now we're like season 5 and 6 on 2023 and 2024. Oh goodness, that I'm telling you, it was great being a fan of Cobra Kai back in the YouTube Red era. Now we're like in the Netflix era. It's like, all right, cool. So, but still, people are still putting the spoilers out there, and I hate them for that. So, yeah, let's not do that, please. So, what did you think? How did you like? You became a fan on Netflix, right?
I did, yes. Yep.
Okay. So you got that season 1, you got that season 2. What'd you think of, like, as soon as they announced for season 3? What'd you think of it? Like, were you ready? Were
I,
you like on board? Were you excited for it?
yes. Yes, absolutely. I was on pins and needles, um, waiting for this announcement. So yes, I was so freaking relieved and happy. Yeah, I was relieved actually when I heard season 3. I was like, yes, because they just, God, when they cancel shows that are so they're good and then they leave you hanging and then cancel a show, it just pisses me off. So I'm
Right?
so glad that this one came back. I was so happy. So happy. Yes. And
It
then when they
was.
announced another 4 and 5 or whatever, I was like, "Oh my god, are you kidding me? Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Just keep going." Season.
The Miyagi-verse, the season 6, and then a movie. 6 seasons of movie. I can't believe Cobra Kai got 6 seasons of a movie and Community is still struggling.
Oh my god.
I'm still waiting for that Community movie. Let's go. Like, I
Wow.
hope it's real. uh, that's it. You ready to end this? Like, did we get everything in there? Is like,
I
do we love season 2?
I mean, did we get everything? Did you love season 2?
I did. We should like, we definitely we're doing a season 2 recap, right? Of course we are.
Yeah.
We,
Yeah, we should definitely do a season 2 recap. Absolutely.
like not
Yeah.
scene by scene, but like a recap of our
No,
favorite episodes and like actually
like a
talk
favorite
about.
scene or a favorite episode. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so like we're probably gonna invite Mike and Greg again on the show, and we're gonna fucking talk about this. We're
I
gonna
think
talk
we
about
need to. I would love to hear their reactions to, especially to the season finale, for sure.
for real. Like who else? Like if you were a fan of the YouTube Red or YouTube Premium, whatever the hell that was, I don't even care about it anymore. And you were a fan just like I was, and we had to wait for those 2 years of hiatus. What did you think about it once it got to season 3 on Netflix? Like, comment down below. Let us know. Send
What
me a
did you think of
message.
it? You
I
didn't say what
wanted
you
it so
like.
bad.
What
I
happened?
said it's like I was upset. I was like, "How dare they? Like, what?" And then season 3 on Netflix, and that's why I was like upset about the fact that everybody was like of now a fan when I was like telling them like, "Yeah, y'all should watch this Cobra Kai season 1, season 2." It's like, "Oh yeah, cool." On YouTube Red, it's like, "Yeah, no, okay, yeah, whatever you say." But and then like I even told my family like, "Yeah, watch Cobra Kai. It's about Karate Kid." It's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure." Where? It's on YouTube Red. It's like, all right, whatever you say. Okay. See, then Netflix happens, and here they come. Hey, did you know about season 1 and season 2 of Cobra Kai? It's about the Karate Kid, and season 3 is coming up. And I'm like, really? I've been fucking telling you.
Really?
I've been telling you about this fucking show since day one, and now you're a big fan because it's on your app. Okay, all right. I see you. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
You sound a little
Bitter.
that's it, bitter.
Bitter.
Are you a little
Yeah.
bitter?
I was a little bitter because I told them every freaking year, like those people at work, I told them, it's like, yeah, hey, body bag, ha ha ha. Oh shit, that guy really passed away. Never gonna say that again. And then 2021, like they're messaging me. It's like, dude, that one show you were talking about at work back in 2020, 2018, 2019, Cobra Kai is like, yeah, it's on Netflix. I'm like, I know, motherfucker. I know. I've been telling you to watch it this whole time, and now you're doing it. Well, yeah, I have Netflix.
I had no idea when it came on Netflix that it was I didn't know at first that it was already a thing. So it's like, well, hell. Here, I thought it was like a new thing, and here, nope, it was from 2-3 years ago or whatever. Yeah.
Nobody knew. They're like, "What's YouTube Red?" I was like, "They're like looking for YouTube Red, and they end up getting the other Red, Red Tube, the other Red, the Red Tube one." Is like, wait, this isn't Karate Kid. What? This isn't the movie you were talking about. YouTube Red, not Red. Okay, never mind. Oh man, everybody! And you know what? I hope they listen to this episode. Because y'all didn't fucking listen to me when I told you about the show, and now here you are, season 5, and it's like, hey, what about that one time that John, the silver guy, showed up, and I'm like, yeah, all right, go listen to the show, bud. Yo, I can't believe this happened on Cobra Kai. I was like, when? Season 1? I was like, I told you about it. Remember when we were at work? I told you, like, all right. Sure. But everybody pissed me off. And now here we are, like 3 years later, and we're watching season 6, and it's about to end. Everybody's crying, and I'm just like, ha ha.
Wow.
I get to watch it from the beginning. I get to go watch Karate Kid when it comes out. Yeah, it's all good.
Speaking of, we still haven't watched Karate Kid. We haven't discussed that yet.
You know what? When the time comes that the Karate Kid movie comes out, we're just gonna watch Karate Kid 1, 2, 3, next Karate Kid, and unfortunately,
so we are gonna watch next Karate Kid. Okay.
Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan, because they're both in this fucking movie. And
I don't know about that.
It's canon. It's a canon event. It coincides. They might delete it from existence. It's not part of the Miyagiverse, but like they're gonna bring him into the Miyagiverse. It's like a side quest.
I haven't heard that in a while. Side quest.
Side quest. It's a side quest. It's a Karate Kid side quest. So we'll see. Are you ready to end this? Like, we've been talking about this forever. Oh my god, we've been talking about karate stuff forever. I'm ready for season 3. I can't wait.
I'm ready for season 3. I'm ready for season 6.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. All right, we good? We done?
We're good. Yeah.
We're good. That is going to do it for this episode. Join us next week for another scene-by-scene episode breakdown of Cobra Kai, where we won't be making you wait 2 years for season 3. Nope. Like, no. Like, you know what? We're going to make you wait for a bit. We're going to talk about season 2 finale, the season 2 on general. So we're going to have a little season 3, like possibly like in the next month. So, yeah, if you feel you want a little bit more, follow and support us on Instagram, the Threads, YouTube, M3P Network on the Twitter. Follow and join the lives on TikTok at Evolution of a Geek by subscribing or join us. Show up to the live streams to hang out with the rest of the M3P community, and I will shout you out at the end of every episode, like Menace Smiling, Lily Linguini, Brandy, Lorfield Fam, Home Hope Saints, Saints After Sundown, Leanna, Greg Levance, Mike W, Mini Mommy, Forever Jane, Dawn, Alexandria, JC, Oh Hey Danny, Squirrely Bree, Kimmy, Tanya Rose 78, Georgia Elizabeth, Nerd and Texas Podcast, Jessa, NR Tom.R.Jr., Stabby Tabby, Michelle R., Danny, D-Mark, Nicole, Colton Fisher, Rowdy, Brandon S., Caleb Persons, Spicy Cajun Queen, Katrina Hanna, Not JJ, Angela, Funnybone 96, Kylie, and 2 members of my Third Place Network team on Twitch, Shenrod and Mary Brewski. Make sure to follow those 2 Twitch accounts. They will be on the link tree in the show notes. Follow and support them on Twitch. Thank you for supporting, listening to the podcast, join the TikTok Live, and being a huge part of my Third Place community. Let us know if you want to watch us live on Riverside. We would love to have you chat and interact with you at the same time. So tell your friends and join us next time for more behind the scenes stories, movies, and TV show reviews. I'm Evo. You're Brandy? And
I can't hear you, but yes, I am.
I'm Evo. That's Brandy. And remember,
Strike first, strike hard.
no mercy. Send it to the internet.
With the hash brown.
With the Hash Browns, Team Cobra Kai.